Hello and welcome to a fishing tutorial in SCUM. This tutorial will teach you the basics of fishing. Again, this is not to show you where the biggest fish or where the fish are. This is just to get you started in how to fish. First, you will need a rod. You can find one or you can craft one. Here's the crafted one right here. You'll also need a reel, improvised, or you can find different reels. You'll also need line. There's heavy line, which is, I believe, the 2.5 millimeter, 18 and 12. As far as I know, we know that heavy line works for everything. Doesn't matter what the fish is, whether it's small or big. Heavy line's basically going to be the way to go. There's different types of fish packs for your floaters. Um, they all work the same way. They just look different. And then there's different types of hooks. I only have three types right now. It's the medium, the double, and the treble fish hooks. In America, that doesn't really help us. I know there's large fish hooks in the game, and I'm guessing large fish hooks, thick line, and the best rod, maybe the best reel might help you catch the bigger fish. But there's still fish that I run
User
into.
joined your channel.
Hey,
So yeah, there's still gonna be fish that you catch, even with the large, thick line and the best rod that you're just not able to catch. It just breaks off easily. I don't know if that's gonna be fixed later on, but here we go. So it has to be put on this order. Obviously, I already put my reel on. You definitely want to get your thick line. You got to put that on after the reel. Then you need a floater. And then you will also need a hook. I'm gonna go ahead and just go with the, the double for right now. We did realize, or one of my friends realized, that these big fish baits only fit on the treble hook. So again, I don't know if that's going to be the biggest hook or if it's a large hook that's the biggest. I guess you just have to play around with it. And then you're going to need bait. You can find bait anywhere. You can use meat. You can just cut that into fish bait. I usually do that. Just try to catch a smaller fish so I can make that into bait. Sometimes you'll also catch big fish off this meat bait as well. But you can go ahead and just throw that bait on. Once it's on, you can go ahead and pull your rod out. You can hit the V button or the action button to get it out there. Then all you do is hold down your click button, let go when it reaches high or when that bar is full, and just watch your floater. When the floater dips is when you gotta fish. Then you gotta click on your mouse to reel it up. If it's a small fish, you can just reel it in. I believe holding left shift and reeling it in is a little faster. And when I say reel it in, you just scroll back on your mouse wheel. You'll also see that you kind of have to work the bigger fish. This is a small one, so you can just reel them in. A little carp. I think this is too big to make bait, but we'll check it out. If it's a smaller fish, sardine or something, you could usually right click them and say make fish bait and then add them to your hook. This one's just a little bit too big. So we'll go ahead and try one more time. Now these ripples mean that there's fish there. You can also use your focus. You'll see these fish icons believe that means there's... Oh, just missed a fish. I believe that means that there's a bigger fish there. We'll give it a shot. Just like to reel it in. Sometimes you have to lift the rod up to get all your line back. So let's see if we can find a big fish. Don't really see any, I'll just throw it out there. Watch the bobber once it's down, again, just click. Small one again. We'll just release it. I believe there's over 40 different types of fish. This one's a little bit bigger, not huge where I have to fight it. 1 kilo bass, I'll keep that as well. That looks bigger than a kilo. And basically, I mean, that is the basics. Once I figure out where the fish are and how to catch bigger fish, maybe I'll make a second video.